Hello, kindred spirits. I woke up this morning and realized that summer really has collapsed into fall. The skies have been heavy with rain for days and everything outside feels soft and quiet and a little bit melancholy. The sound of raindrops against the window makes me want to lean into the season, to slow down and potter about and bring a little extra warmth into the house. I decided today would be the perfect day to get my home ready for autumn. And there's something so comforting about opening up the boxes of decorations and seeing familiar pieces again, pumpkins and cozy textures and soft candlelight. It's like creating a little sanctuary against the grey weather outside. I like to start off my seasonal decor with my seasonal drink station. I don't drink much coffee these days, so I decided on a hot chocolate station instead. I've kept it simple with hot chocolate, marshmallows, and some delicious leaf-shaped biscuits I discovered last year. Let's take a look at the books on my to-be-read pile this year. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore is a feel-good romance set in a charming small town where running a cafe brings unexpected friendships and love. Perfect for autumn vibes, it has comfort and a cozy community spirit. The Cinnamon Bun Bookshop by Laurie Gilmore is a heartwarming tale of books, baked goods and belonging, centering on a heroine who finds purpose in a bookshop. It's sweet, comforting, and full of small town charm. Rewitched by Lucy Jane Wood is a cozy, witchy rom-com about second chances, small town magic, and rediscovering your spark when life feels off track. It blends a whimsical fantasy with warmth, humour, and heartfelt relationships. The Silence Factory by Bridget Collins is a rich, gothic-tinged historical fantasy exploring secrets, silence, and the darker side of creativity. This book is atmospheric and haunting, and it blurs the lines between art and control. Spitting Gold by Carmela Locus is a moody gothic novel steeped in alchemy, transformation, and obsession. It's an eerie tale of ambition, survival, and what it costs to remake yourself. Before I start on a batch of cookies, let's talk TV shows I'll be checking out this autumn. Autumn for me is the time for witchy and supernatural TV and also cozy, edgy mysteries. The Good Witch is a series I found during lockdown. Think Hallmark vibes with a sprinkle of magic. A kind-hearted witch helps her town with intuition, charm, and a dash of spells. It's cozy, wholesome, and basically a warm cup of tea in TV form. Charmed is a series in which three sisters discover they are powerful witches destined to fight demons while juggling love lives and careers. It's magic and mayhem and sisterhood, along with some girl boss sass. Haven is a mysterious small town where everyone's quirks are actually supernatural curses. A new arrival teams up with locals to solve weird cases and things get spooky pretty fast. This is one of my favourite series of all time. Warehouse 13 is a series in which secret agents hunt down chaos-causing magical artifacts and stash them in a giant steampunk-style warehouse. Mystery, part comedy, and totally nerdy fun. The Librarians is a series in which a group of quirky geniuses protect the world from dangerous magical relics, all while cracking jokes and tripping over ancient booby traps. Think Indiana Jones, but with books and a little bit more sarcasm. And last but not least, Sherlock is a modern, fast-talking reimagining of the world's greatest detective and his loyal sidekick. Expect brainy brilliance, wild deductions, and plenty of sass from the enigmatic Benedict Cumberbatch. As I move through the living room, I layer in those warm amber tones, the rusts and the golds that echo the changing leaves. The rain keeps tapping at the windows, a steady reminder that the outside world is grey and wet, but inside I can set the mood I crave. I want to create a glowing, snug and welcoming environment for my family and myself to enjoy during the upcoming season. It feels almost like a little ritual, doesn't it, when you decorate your home? Marking the shift of the seasons, honouring it in small and gentle ways. For me, that ritual looks like laundering and piling up the seasonal blankets and setting out little pumpkins here and there, a lantern on a bookshelf, or lighting a candle that smells like cinnamon and wood smoke. Autumn really is my most cosy and creative season. Autumn for me is the start of soup season, a season that in this house lasts throughout the winter. This week, as the rain lingers and the sky is heavy, all I want is something warm and comforting simmering on the stove. Today I'm making one of my favourite soups, a creamy bacon and sweet corn chowder. There's something so nostalgic about it. The way the smoky bacon fills the kitchen with its rich aroma and the sweetness of the corn balancing everything, and that hearty, velvety base that feels like a hug in a bowl. I start off with the base, mincing garlic, dicing onion, celery and carrot and potato. Soup season always feels less about the recipe itself and more about the ritual. The repetition of the chopping and the stirring, and then also the waiting. It slows you down. It fills not just your belly, but the whole atmosphere of your home with coziness and comfort. Then comes the crisping up of the bacon until it's golden and irresistible, before softening the vegetables and all that savoury flavour it leaves behind. Already the house smells like comfort. Later I'll add the seasonings, the stock, corn and cream before I set it over a gentle simmer until it all comes together into something thick, rich and soul-warming. While the soup simmers, let's talk about the movies I intend to watch this autumn. Autumn for me is Harry Potter season. In this series, a boy wizard grows up battling dark magic, finding family, and learning that love really is the strongest spell. You can expect friendship, feasts, whimsy, and a whole lot of magic. The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them series is a series about a quirky magic zoologist, Newt Scamander, who has a suitcase full of magical creatures and gets tangled in the wizarding world politics. It's part whimsical adventure, part darker prequel to the Harry Potter series. Dead Poets Society is about an inspiring teacher who shakes up a stuffy private boys' school by teaching his students to think and feel and seize the day. It's moving, uplifting, and a total tearjerker, but one of my favourites. Good Will Hunting is about a genius young janitor with a tough past who gets pushed towards his potential with the help of a wise mentor. It's smart, emotional, and has one of the best "it's not your fault" moments in cinema history. Another favourite of mine is The Hobbit. It's about a reluctant homebody hobbit that gets dragged into a dragon-filled quest with a bunch of rowdy dwarves. There's treasure, epic battle, Second breakfast. In fact, if I wasn't 5'5", I would consider myself a hobbit. By the time the chowder is ready, the windows are fogged up and my home feels warmer, cozier, and ready to hold me through the darker days ahead. As I sit back with my nourishing soup, with a storm unfolding outside my window, I realize decorating for autumn isn't just about the pumpkins and the garlands. It's about creating a space that holds you, a space that says you are safe, you are home. Until next time, friends, keep calm and be cozy.